Hi guys, Royal Cameraman here. Dafook's former assistant leaked a ton of information about upcoming episodes. Recently, an entire archive of working files that Dafook had sent to his employee was leaked online. For a while, there was a rumor that it was all fake and just a massive hoax by a random fan creator. However, the creator of the series himself confirmed the authenticity of these frames. This archive contains so many different photos that reveal not only the plot of future episodes, but also the details of episodes released long ago. Details that were impossible to discern before are now available to us in the highest quality. I'll show you frames you won't find anywhere else. Well, let's get started. At the beginning of the archive, there are old frames you may have seen before. I won't skip them because they also contain interesting details, but the most exciting things are left for last, so watch until the end. The first thing we see in the file is a puzzle that served as a spoiler for the last fourth part of the 77th episode. If we piece these images together, we get a picture showing 4 characters with text in the middle saying one of them will die. There's nothing new here, so we won't linger on this. Next, we see a distorted face of Dafook, which we also saw leading up to the release of the 25th season. Then there's a frame of a burnt G-Man, whom we never actually saw in the episode, as well as a poster featuring Titan TV Man and Astro Juggernaut. The frame includes a faint inscription, "Someone is 2 steps ahead." Here, I'd like to recall my theory from a previous video. Titan TV Man likely sent his own copy into battle, and the Doom Sentinel wasn't the true Titan, but a weakened version that might, for example, explode when approaching the alien invaders. Anything is possible. In this frame, there's also a detail showing a semi-transparent orange core on Titan TV Man's chest, which was later attached to him in full during episode 77. Now, the next frame deserves detailed attention. It shows the source filmmaker program where the series animations are created. On the main screen, we see the Duchess at the moment she's revealed in her new human form. But that's not what caught my eye. I was drawn to the working model list on the left. On closer examination, I noticed intriguing entries such as Cameraman 2 New Design, Optimus Sword, and Demo Portal Charger. Let's address these in order. Seeing the Optimus Sword entry, I Googled it to see if it might be some weapon we hadn't seen before. It turned out we have seen this sword. To my surprise, I discovered that TV Man's sword, which we've known for a long time, is actually just a recolor of Optimus Prime's sword from the Transformers movie. It's amusing, but not as intriguing as the Demo Portal Charger entry. This object appears to be locked off screen, as indicated by the closed padlock symbol. I suspect Astro toilets are already working on technology similar to TV Man's portal opening capability. Just imagine what these crazy Astro toilets could do with supersonic movement and portals that instantly connect 2 points across the universe. It's mind-blowing. Moving on, the next frame shows the DJ, whom we also saw in the 77th episode. You may wonder why the quality is so poor. It's easily explained. The DJ appeared in the background during the episode, so the model's quality was greatly reduced to save computing resources. Evidently, Dafook liked how comically distorted his character became and decided to capture the moment. In the next frame, we see the Astro Duchess with very red eyes. There's nothing particularly unusual here, but I noticed she has a tattoo under her eye that I hadn't seen before. Perhaps it signifies her status or something similar. After that, there's another screenshot of the severed head of an Astro toilet. There's nothing particularly new here, except that this image offers a clearer view of its mutated tiny legs or appendages. Next, there's a frame showing only Camera Woman's backside. No comment here, but I'll just remind you that I recently released a video on the dirty adult moments in the Skibidi series. If you haven't watched it yet, go to the channel and check it out. The next screenshot features a scene from Dafook's old video, the flying camera woman, 2 photos of a Skibidi mutant, and its reaction to Cameraman with cat ears. Following this is a full-body image of TV Woman, showing modules on her body that weren't revealed in the latest episode. For example, in this image, there's a glowing core on her abdomen that wasn't shown in the episode, and her back-mounted knives have not only increased in width but also in number, from 2 in the episode to 4 in the image, with 2 new ones located below. On the next frame, we see Astro Duchess squatting in a tough gang pose. Here, we can examine her outfit and belt more closely. I noticed something on her left leg that looks like a sword in its sheath, and an odd strap sticking out from under her armor. If you know what this is, let me know in the comments. The next frame is a completely ordinary shot of TV scientist pouring boiling water on himself while pretending to drink coffee. After this, we see a character named Male07 with a slightly altered chin, similar to Sigma's. Perhaps he'll appear in an upcoming episode or may have already appeared somewhere in the background. The next screenshot also pokes fun at Males07, but now we can see his position more clearly. He's standing off camera during the 77th episode, right when Camerawoman decides to take on the massive Astro toilet alone. A pink line in the background likely indicates where the series' main perspective was, and just behind it is this quirky character. In the following frame, we see a shot of Camerawoman being saved from death. It's amusing, but not particularly useful. Here, we have an early draft version of the battle between TV Titan and one of the Astro toilets. An interesting detail is that the toilet's eyes are red, a feature that is quite hard to spot in the actual episode. The next frame deserves a very detailed breakdown because it greatly affects the plot and is perhaps one of the most significant spoilers in the entire archive. This spoiler appears to have leaked online earlier than it should have. The image depicts the robotic body of Astro Juggernaut, with legs, a torso, and some enhanced black mechanical arms. When I first saw the Duchess, I thought that only she and the Duke would have robotic bodies. However, this isn't the case. It seems all elite alien warriors have such bodies. The legs of the Juggernaut's body look far less advanced than the Duchess's legs. It's a significant spoiler. In the background, there are 3 Astro fighter jets, suggesting that the Juggernaut's suit is used specifically in combat. But who is he fighting? We'll still have to find out. I doubt those 3 fighters arrived just to observe their comrades standing tall. This is likely a freeze frame from a future battlefield that we'll see in the coming episodes. The next frame features the concept art for a female secret agent revealed in full in the 77th episode, as well as a smirking G-Man with a standard blue eye and a robotic one. The following frame may not seem noteworthy, but it still caught my attention. It shows Astro Juggernaut up close. Remember the old theories suggesting that Astro toilets, or perhaps Juggernauts themselves, were actually animals? This was based on observations of what seemed like paw-like marks on his helmet. Well, now we can see the helmet up close, and there's no hint of paws. It's simply a regular sensor doing something within the helmet. No animal references here. In the next image, we see an incomplete model of a skibidi toilet with a bald head. I don't know who or what this is, but I'm more intrigued by something in the background that looks like someone's blue hand. My guess is that it's a part of Titan Cameraman's arm, perhaps a skeletal part, but that's just speculation. In the following frame, we see an equipped skibidi cat, last shown a very long time ago, back when skibidi toilets only appeared in shorts. If you don't remember this character, I suggest you check out my old video on the top 10 forgotten characters. I'm looking forward to seeing this cutie make a comeback in the series. Next, there's a skibidi egg wearing a hat, equipped with massive toxic guns and sporting a cool black cloak. I also look forward to seeing this character in the series. However, it's likely that Dafuk was just having fun, and this character may never actually appear in an episode. Then we see a model of Cameraman in an Adidas tracksuit, shown in additional footage from the 77th episode, as well as a photo of a city. This city is likely the prototype for one of the upcoming battles. I can't think of any other reason why it would be included. Next is the only audio file in the archive, which you'll hear right now.
Let's play Fortnite. Bold baby girl.
I'm not sure what it means, so let's move on. In the next image, we see a close-up of the skibidi toilet with a picture instead of a face that I mentioned in my last seasonal review. As we can see, it's assembled from various junk items available in Gary's Mod's default library: barrels, TNT, an alarm clock, a cactus, an ammo crate, and much more. It's a hilarious model, which Dafuk seemingly created to troll someone. If you recognize this, please let me know in the comments, because I don't. Now, let's take a closer look at this frame. It shows TV scientist in human form along with his wife. You might wonder how I know it's TV scientist. Well, this photo was already shown in the series. In the 77th episode, when the TV men's base teleports, we see a hallucination in which TV scientist appears as a human, and there's a picture frame on his desk that's impossible to make out. Thanks to this archive, we can now see what was in that frame. The next frame doesn't hold much significance. It's just a still from when Astro beheads Cameraman. Finally, the last frame for today shows an unidentified foot split in half by a chainsaw. This is a reference to the popular anime Chainsaw Man, where the demon form involves hands split by chainsaws. There are still many more photos left in the archive that you should see, but I can't include everything in this video, otherwise it will be too long. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking and commenting. If I receive lots of positive feedback, I'll get straight to work on the second part. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.